There are these two muscles. When they get tight and shortened, older, it can not only make you look older, will pull your lip corners down, change your speech pattern, at the same time can give you neck pain. Do you know what are these two muscles I'm talking about? To know that, you need to watch this video till the end. Let's begin. Hello friends, I'm Physio Meghna Dave, founder and CEO of HealthQ Rehab, a neuro-rehabilitation physiotherapist and someone who has an expertise and experience in working on facial rehab space. We deal with conditions that are related to head, neck and face with very deep focus on Bell's palsy and synkinesis. Now, majority of our patients who suffer from Bell's palsy and synkinesis observe this very often, and that is their corner of the mouth are pulled in the downward direction. So, this one pattern we observed in people who didn't had this droopiness of the mouth due to Bell's palsy. Even in them it is common. So we thought to go deeper into it and identify the root cause. And that's where when we try to see the pattern and we realize there's this one common habit that leads to this tightness. But what were the two muscles that I was talking about? Well, these two muscles are number one, platysma muscle, and number two, sternocleidomastoid muscle. Let's talk about these two muscles first and then understand how we can elongate these two muscles and get rid of this droopy corner of the mouth. So first muscle that I was talking about is the platysma muscle. You can call it a flap-like superficial muscle that starts from your collarbone. Its origin is somewhere below the collarbone and above collarbone as well. This is a thin long muscle that stretches across your collarbone area. These fibers go upward and then attaches to the corner of the mouth. This particular muscle is responsible for this downward pull like this of your mouth. So whenever you get scared or whenever you scream, at that time you will see this corner of the mouth getting pulled. Now, when we have this habit of forward neck posture due to constant work, using screen, etc., this muscle is in this constant state of pull and stress. And this pull and stress pulls the corner of the mouth down because this is the origin point from where the movement starts. Pulls down and give you this tension here which turn in the form of tight platysma bands. At the same time, stiffness in the neck, at the same time neck pain, and a older looking face. The next muscle that here I am talking about is a muscle which is called a sternocleidomastoid muscle. This is a neck muscle which is responsible for your neck rotation. At the same time gets movement when we do this neck forward and backward tilts. This muscle lies at the end of your collarbone and at the back of your skull. So, if you turn your neck to one side, you will see this muscle which pops up. If you pinch this and go upward, you realize that this area will be quite tender, sore and painful, which is a very common thing about majority of people, even among people who don't have Bell's palsy. This tightness again is an outcome of wrong postural habit, which is the forward neck posture. At the same time, people who have this habit of tilting their neck to one side while they are talking on the phone, that also creates a shortened position of this neck muscle which makes it tensed and tight. Now it might not directly give you a older looking face, but when this gets tight, it creates a negative chain of reaction on your entire face muscle, including your scalp. So when this gets tight, the next muscle that is present next to that is your occipitofrontalis muscle, which is responsible for your eyebrow raising. At the same time, your temporalis muscle, which is on the side here, which is your temple muscle, which is opener and closer of the jaw, Now, when this gets tensed, it further keeps your TM joint tensed, give a tensed look on the face and giving jowls on your face. So these two neck muscles, when stretched and elongated regularly, can give you a younger looking neck, at the same time a younger look. And if you who are someone who suffers from Bell's palsy and synkinesis, you will observe that the corner drooping will reduce with that. So how to stretch this muscle? It's a very simple exercise. Place two fingers over your collarbone, pull the skin down, look up, you'll feel the tension here, and then slowly take your tongue out. You need to hold this for 30 seconds, come back and repeat this for 5 repetitions and relax. And when you do this, it will not only reduce the pulling of the corner of the mouth, it will reduce your double chin as well. At the same time, will help you to get rid of those tight platysma band. So this was exercise number 1. Now let's move on to exercise number 2, which is for your sternocleidomastoid muscle. In order to get rid of the tightness of the sternocleidomastoid muscle, what you need to do is, you need to first turn your neck towards one side so that your sternocleidomastoid muscle pops up. Pick the muscle like this, keep on pinching and then bend your neck in the opposite direction. This will stretch this muscle and will relax your muscle. Repeat this for 5 times and you're good to go. So, when you will do these 2 practices daily, 2 times in a day for 5 repetitions, you will observe that you will be able to keep these 2 muscles relaxed and will get rid of that droopy corner of the mouth. Isn't that very simple? Then make sure to practice that by yourself. If you've got any further questions related to your facial recovery, feel free to reach out to us by adding this comment in the comment section below, or else writing to us by visiting at www.healthqrehab.com. On that note, I'll end this video here and I'll see you in another video. Thank you.